What's up, guys? I am Automatic Jack. I'm here with a little more Horus Heresy Legions featuring Azkaellon, our Warlord of the Day. I tried making a video earlier, but there was a weird burning smell from somewhere in my house that I haven't quite tracked down, but it seems to have mostly diminished now. Yeah, but I got my Blood Angels themed fire extinguisher here, just in case anything terrible occurs. Might get to see Jack jump up in his boxers and run around spraying down a fire. I'll try to rotate the webcam toward it if that happens. But with that, let's go on to some practice games. I'm kind of under the weather today. I got a nasty headache. I'm not feeling great. I'm trying to fight it with some coffee and some Advil, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of practice. I made one change to the deck. I took out the asteroids belt and great, it's hard. Took out the asteroids belt and replaced it with another Judgment of Angels, because the Judgment is just really good. Does crazy damage when you can get it onto like a Tiberel, a Dawnbreaker cohort, something like that. Like, you don't even have to worry about protecting them. You can just blank them immediately right in. It's super powerful. This guy doesn't even wait to finish his voice lines before he starts coming out strong with the attacks. I mean, ordinarily, I think I'm going to try a new strategy here. I'm just going to throw absolutely everything I have at Karn as fast as I possibly can. And we're just going to play as aggro as we possibly can. I have 2 cups of coffee, a fully loaded fire extinguisher, and a dream. That's really all I need, right? Ooh. Swing and miss. Wow. Alright, gets both of our boys. Not great. We will go ahead and, I mean, we could shock assault that off, but I don't think we really want to do that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. I mean, maybe he gets his doubling guy out there on the board. Gains a mark of chaos. Gets even bigger. That's pretty crazy. I know I literally just said that I was going to throw everything at Karn's face, but instead, that was too tempting a target to ignore. So we'll just go ahead and do that and take off his little rage strategy. Still lives him behind. He is 1.5 cards behind and a point behind, but Karn is such a hard opponent. Karn is just a brutally difficult opponent. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That really hurts the team. Alright, so I think we Tiberel and vent it. And then we just go face. Yeah, we're gonna do as much damage to Karn's face as we possibly can, as fast as we possibly can. If Tiberel comes down here, not only does he kill one of these two outright, but he also becomes last standed and does a pretty significant amount of damage to the face. In fact, if we survive this turn, I think we win this game against all odds. Yeah, I think we win the game. Yes, we do. Yep. Because this is the power of Last Stand. Makes Tiberel a 7 with Bloodthirst, 7 attack with Bloodthirst. And we actually beat a Karn. Wow. This is, I think, the first time on video that I've ever beaten a Karn. I've done it once or twice, you know, when I was not streaming, usually when I'm playing on my phone or something. But we actually managed to pull one out, so that is definitely one for the books. Let's hear it for Azkaellon for taking out a Karn. That Last Stand is such a powerful card in the right circumstances. It is highly situational. There's times when it is not going to be super useful, but man, like, you get it on a troop with big attack when it's the only thing on the board. Tiberel, Dawnbreaker, like, yes, Dawnbreaker on its first turn already has the Bloodthirst, but get it even on a Sanguinary Guard. I mean, like, it is just insanely powerful. It can do so much damage. All right, Caleb Decima, he is very annoying to play against because we do rely on our Warlord power. We do need our Warlord power. I mean, these would all be amazing together.
I am a master of destruction.
So let's go ahead and draw, but then he'll definitely stun us up, because that is the Caleb Decima way to play. Nagabator from Russia. Nagabator? Does that seem right? Okay, yeah, so we can do nothing. We have no troops to play. We have absolutely nothing in our deck. We're just going to tap. Yeah, he's going to do this to us for a while. I have a Decima deck that I use. It's pretty annoying. I think we'll go ahead and... Do we Shock Assault him here? I think we do, just to kind of, you know, remind him that we're still in the game. What's this guy's rating? Okay, so he's high Mars, just like us right now. Unfortunately, we are stuck in the purgatory of Mars. Should have kept it. Oh well, should have kept it. Can't win them all. One turn away from being able to easily remove this. If we had our drilling site there, that would have been a pretty handy combo. But we could do nothing. Hi, Cat. You're here to help. You're here to droop your tail over my coffee. I appreciate it. Hopefully caffeine, nicotine, and Advil will be sufficient to... this is not an Advil commercial, but it is what it is. Let's see. So yeah, we definitely Janus combo here. No question. We got 2 of those. We're gonna go ahead and just Janus combo. Beautiful there. Alright, perfect. Do we stealth the Janus? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we stealth the Janus, and here's my thought. I mean, my thought is we can last stand it and get a double 6 sneak attack, make it a 6/3 with Bloodthirst sneak attack. That's pretty gross. Oh, terrible. Terrible news, terrible news. Alright, well, you know, it's not always going to work. Definitely not always going to work. I think we just throw damage at him. Maybe we draw. Maybe we draw first. Okay, and the Lorifer's pretty decent. That's a strong troop to have on the board. What does he have? The Forge Complex? Yeah, he has Forge Complex. Okay, Forge Complex is only so-so. I really want to like Mechanicum. I really love machines. I'm actually in school right now for machining. I am a big enough nerd that I wrote praise to the Omnissiah inside my machinist handbook, but I just cannot get anything done with Mechanicum Warlords. I can't do it. That was a strange choice. That was a strange choice. I'm not sure that I agree with that. I'm not sure that I agree with that. I don't know. Let's see this. We're gonna pop the shield here. And then we're gonna Tiberel flank. And flank and destroy both of those troops, leaving us with a Tiberel. Either one of these that he leaves, though, potentially becomes gigantic because of Last Stand. Okay, that is not a very good card. Like, that is not a very good card. That is a good card. Especially given his situation, that's a phenomenal card. But the interesting choice to take the 6 to the face there. Okay, well, he just decided to go ham on us with all that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Enemy tactics cost more. Is that the shield generator? Yeah. Okay. So that's unfortunate because we do have a lot of tactics. We'll draw the Spectre, so that's great. Spectre's amazing. And then we'll give him a Janus to think about. Actually, you know what? We got extra energy. We'll give him a Dawnbreaker to think about. I want to see if these troops don't all like sacrifice the hell out of themselves, then we're gonna have an amazing Spectre next turn. Potentially 4+ kills, maybe 5 or 6. Again, if he doesn't sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff, that's fine. That's great. Maybe he stuns us. I'm okay with that. I don't think he's gonna dump 3 troops into the Dawnbreaker. He might. He might. I hope he doesn't, but he might. So this is good news for us. Yeah, because we're gonna go here. Drop this down. We're gonna go here. Oh, I can't attack that. Okay, well that was dumb. All right, but that's fine. We'll just Spectre. We'll heal 10, and we'll just take off the shield generator that way. That's fine. That's good enough. Good enough. So now he's. I mean, these are the kinds of games that we see with Azkaellon when Azkaellon is winning. I mean, we're at 32 health. We're so far ahead right now. I mean, we're 18 health ahead. We're 1.5 cards ahead, and we have a much better board. His little robot is not really too much for him because it can easily get nailed with a spear. Yeah, so I think we just spear here, we last stand here. Take this. Take half of his health. And shock us all. We actually could have won. We miscalculated there. Did not pay attention to the fact that we had the win. But missed lethal, but it's no big deal. I'm fairly confident on 31-3 with a 7-1 on the board and pretty much card parity.
Destruction itself comes to me.
Right, there goes Caleb Decima. His warlord power seems strong. Like it seems strong. I know he's not a very competitive warlord, but it does not seem terrible to me. I don't know. Whew. Speaking of warlords that are strong, here is the strongest one himself. Arguably the strongest warlord in the current game. Definitely going to keep the Bane. Definitely going to keep the Janus. I think we drop the Foresight for right now because most of his damage comes from indirect sources. Like he doesn't do much attacking phase at all.
One step back.
So we will drop. Escape Vent is awesome. Escape Vent is very, very good early on. Not as much against Comedias though. One of the many strengths he has is he's close to ignore stealth because he's so turret heavy. Yeah, see exactly. He can play the turret game. So we gotta hit that. We gotta just keep whacking it. Unfortunately, he is gonna get 4 damage on us out of that one turret. Maybe more if he can do more. Yeah, and here's where we don't really want to throw down drop pods. I mean, we gotta kill turrets. We gotta get turrets out of the way, and that is an unfortunate necessity. The only real thing I don't like about Comedy is it's not like his. I mean, yes, he's a very competitive warlord, and yes, you do lose against him a lot. Like that is definitely the case. But the thing that makes him obnoxious to play against is kind of like the Karn thing, where you just see the same Comedy as deck every single time, like every single time. You can predict 90% of the cards. They always have that give Bastion 1 to all your troops because it's a good card. It works perfectly for a guy who spams turrets. They always play 2 of the like the fortified outpost or whatever it is that makes all your turrets fire twice. Always play the thing that is a frontline 2/4 with 2 turrets. It's a very similar deck every single time. So I would like to see like a different Comedias meta, but I don't know what that would look like. Yeah, every single time. So let's see if he misses the drop pod. It's the drop pod, not a shock. Okay. Don't have our flank, unfortunately. Don't really have many great options. We can last stand the Matadus, which gives it enough to kill. Actually, yes, last standing the Matadus is excellent. And we will go ahead and knock down the turret. So we get a little bit of value back out of that. And one 3-cost card to knock out some stuff with that. Yeah, Vanquish Whirlwind. It's funny, like, I don't play Imperial Fists at all. I never play them. But I know all of their card names because I see their cards so often. I think we Tiberel and Stealth. Tiberel and hit the turret. I see, you know, every Iron Hand stack runs, or Venkadosh, okay, Verklash Whirlwind. See, I brag about knowing the name of it and then I get it wrong. But this is another one. There's another one. Okay. Shocking. Shocking. We take out the 6. Pretty much beyond question. We don't have quite enough for the host. I mean, he's already healed. Not like he's just absolutely running us ragged here. But oh, it would have been nice. Eli Janus with the Judgment is okay, but I think this game is probably already over. He's kind of doing to us what we did to the first guy, or to the second guy there. When you get this far behind, I mean, even when you're building a board, he's gonna have so many tricks. You know, he's just got tons and tons and tons of tricks. You can almost like count down the cards you need for the Combo Diaz deck, just looking at your card options in the shop. Takes him right, just barely out of range, unfortunately. Good. Hit one of these. Hit one of these. Spear goes here. Did that in the wrong order. But one of these kills the turret. Janus comes down. Janus flanks in. And then he probably has AoE, but if he does not, like on the off chance he doesn't have AoE, we'll protect the Janus. Not that it really matters. We're not coming back from 6 hit points into 27. I just feel like it would be a fairly boring deck to play. Like, you wouldn't have that many decisions to make. Like, you're always going to play a certain set of cards. But maybe not. I mean, maybe that's not the case. Okay, it doesn't protect him, actually. Prophecy will take that off. These guys go here. Take the 2 to the face. Janus goes over here and we rehost. But four hit points is not a lot of hit points. We're doing our best, but we don't often win against Combo Diaz. He has to kind of draw pretty badly, and we have to draw pretty well to have a good chance. He does get the Janus. That's very unfortunate. If he had not got the Janus, we would have had a much better chance. All right, so I mean the 4 kills this. I think the Prophecy comes out. 2 kills. Whoops. Oh, sorry. This kills this. I don't know why I apologize to the game. I'm apparently not feeling good about my choices in life. We'll go with the Dawnbreaker, and we'll just hope for the best here. Maybe it would have been better to go for the Janus and try to stun, but we'll see. Well, that'll do it. All right, guys. Well, we gave it our best shot. We gave it the old college try against Combo Diaz. Combo Diaz is a very, very difficult matchup. I don't know who is like the hard counter for Diaz, but Like, just maybe somebody who can both rush and do decent board clear, because you got to keep their board empty. If you let them build up, like if they leave units on the board for a couple turns, they're just going to be bastioned all to hell, and there's not much you can do about that. Okay, I don't know if we need 2 escape vents. I don't know if we need 2 escape vents right off the bat. I think we'll keep 1 and try to draw something better. We don't really draw very well, but maybe prophecy if he plays his little 2-1s out here quickly, or his 2 that creates 1-1s rather is a better way to put it. Janus comes out. We won't bother with the counterattack yet. Might live to regret that if he plays the Apical squad. No, goes for Torgal squad. Okay. I think we just draw. Yeah, we definitely do not want to play the counterattack into this, because if we do, he kills them and gains Demon Host, and Demon Host twice. Yeah, gains Demon Host and heals, so it would be at full power. That would not be fun. We would not want to see that. Maybe maybe the Janus with the stealth is the answer here. I think maybe the Janus with the stealth is our good bet. And we'll start putting in damage because he's not wanting to attack. So we want to attack if he doesn't want to. Head's feeling a little better. Thank God for Advil. Thank God for coffee. Don't smell burning anymore, so I'm probably not having a stroke. I can definitely feel both sides of my body. That's a good thing. Gives himself flank Demon Host, which does nothing, and gives himself a ward. Now the ward actually does some work for him there. Unfortunately, the ward is not a bad option, because the ward keeps him from what was going to happen, which was going to be a shock assault. That said, we can still remove this pretty easily. And then the question is what we do from there. So let's do that. We got 9 cards in hand. Let's take the risk, because drawing a tactical front line that's not bad. That is not bad. And we'll get the counterattack out just to get it out of the hand. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this. We'll leave it at 9. We can get these guys, get rid of those guys, and last stand the Janus next turn maybe. I could have last standed the Janus and gotten a second attack to kill that, but it seems like it may be a little bit of a waste. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Shock Assault is always an option also. Shock Assault is a very good option there. Okay. Doesn't have a lot, probably. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now I'm okay with this. Now I'm definitely okay with this. So we're definitely going to... Let's see. Shock Assault gives +1/+1 to all troops. Nasty. So Shock Assault comes out here. That's a beautiful target for that. Take 2 to the face there. Kill this off. Kill that off. Hit him in the face. And now as a 6/3, Janus is significantly more survivable. Yeah. I'm okay with that. We do have a spear. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was in bad trouble there. He likely did not have an easy means of responding to that even within a couple turns. The word bearers are pretty short on hard removal. Their only hard removal that I can think of is Tear in Reality, which is relies on taking off one of your own troops. You don't have to. You do have to have a troop on the board to be able to do that. And they have, I think, a 7 cost hard removal, but that was still a turnout. So we'll see what we got here. Do you get a ticket? Okay, love tickets. Great. So we are. I think this will be our last game of this little practice session. Doing pretty well. Had one tough loss to Combadias, and now we get Targetai, I think. Yeah, Well, these are all great. All right, I'm good with this. Yeah, Last Stand can work on any of these troops. It basically goes in energy order.
I am master of the storm.
Master versus master, yes it is. Target time. Last Stand is good, better, and best. Just straight up. Alright, so he can draw and damage. His power is kind of the opposite of our power. Nasty. Got 8 in hand. I think we just draw, and since we do get the tactic, we'll go ahead and counterattack and get these out. And that gives more room for his power. If he draws again, that gives more room for his power to miss our face. So now it's only 1 in 3 that he actually gets the face damage in with that. So let's see what happens. Have any of you guys seen on Steam a game called Longwinter? I'm interested. It looks like it would be an entertaining game to play. It's still in very, very early access, but who knows? Let me know in the comments if you have seen Longwinter. If you want to see a video on it, I might be willing to pick it up and make a video. So we got 9 cards in hand. We're not thrilled with the idea of drawing just for drawing's sake. We'll go ahead and command bridge out our judgment so we have something to play in the future. We once again have 9 cards in hand. We're just going to go ahead and Bane of Demons in. And just hit him. Just get a little more space, get a little more damage. Try to open up the gap. This is going to be big hands against big hands. We like to be at about 8 cards. That's our sweet spot. Excuse me, because that means we can still draw on our next turn and then use our ability. This is very nasty. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, that is going to be a problem for us. I think we... What does this guy do? Deal 5 damage and return troop to hand. Good God. Alright, that's a nasty, nasty beast. I hate taking 5 to the face, but we can't just keep letting that guy like bounce around and come out of the hand, do damage, go back into the hand, come out, do damage. I mean, he's gonna get so much damage eventually. Oh my God, big hits, boys. Yeah, he's got a high damage deck. This is interesting. You don't really see many target ties, and it seems like it's working pretty well for him. I'm impressed. All right, so we'll draw here. We do get the this up. I don't think it's worth escape venting because we are just going to end up. He has like a 50-50 chance to. Well, he has. Let's see. 1/3 chance to kill this pod outright because it's 50-50 that he. So it's 3/6 that he hits it. Okay, well, never mind. All the macros move on, or is not move on. Wow, super early. Yeah, just absolutely killing us here. Absolutely killing us. Tiberel flank is worth it, even though we would not usually do this at this point. But we're not likely to get many better options for troops. And we got 9 in hand. We don't have much going on anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and stealth the Tiberel with the idea that maybe we can last stand it next turn. Does he have 5 more in hand? Yes, he does. Okay, well, surprisingly damaging Targetai Yasuke deck. Pretty impressive stuff. Got a lot of pain on us. Okay, well, that was 5 games. I hope you enjoyed it. My head's feeling a little better. Legions always helps you feel better when you got a headache. Don't take that medical advice, but if you did like the video, if you enjoyed it, if you have suggestions about what might be causing a weird burning smell in my house, please leave answers in the comments and maybe toss me a like or a subscribe. I'd love to see them. Otherwise, that is what I've got for you today. This is Automatic Jack signing off. Maybe? Yes.